Hello, and thank you for taking the time to engage with my research. My dissertation explores the concept of kinkeeping, which refers to the often invisible labor involved in maintaining family relationships, things like organizing gatherings, remembering holidays and birthdays, or staying emotionally connected across family members. While this role is essential for family cohesion, it is still disproportionately carried by women, even as broader conversations about gender equality have evolved. The purpose of this study was to better understand how women experience kinkeeping across the lifespan, and how factors like gender expectations, culture, and developmental stages shape both the practice and meaning of this role. I was particularly interested in how women themselves make sense of this labor, whether it feels fulfilling, burdensome, or some combination of both. This research is grounded in social constructionism as a framework, alongside Erikson's theory of psychosocial development. Together, these perspectives allow us to look at how relational roles are shaped by societal expectations while also evolving across different stages of adulthood. To explore this, I used a mixed methods design. Participants were women who identified themselves as family kinkeepers, and they were grouped into three developmental stages: early adulthood, middle adulthood, and late adulthood. Quantitative data helped identify patterns and how often kinkeeping behaviors occur and how they relate to perceived stress or fulfillment. Qualitative responses, on the other hand, provided deeper insight into how women interpret and experience this role in their daily lives. The findings highlight a nuanced picture. Across all stages, women described kinkeeping as both meaningful and demanding. Many participants expressed a strong sense of responsibility for maintaining family connection, often tied to internalized gender expectations. At the same time, this role could also bring a sense of purpose, identity, and relational fulfillment. Developmental differences were also important. Women in early adulthood often described stepping into the role somewhat unconsciously, shaped by family modeling. In middle adulthood, kinkeeping tended to intensify, especially alongside caregiving responsibilities. In later adulthood, some women described a shift toward reflection, sometimes continuing the role with intention, and other times beginning to negotiate or release these responsibilities. Overall, this study underscores that kinkeeping is not simply a set of behaviors, but a deeply relational and socially constructed role that carries both emotional weight and meaning. It also raises important questions about how this labor is distributed, recognized, and potentially shared more equitably. Clinically, these findings are especially relevant in therapeutic and clinical work, whereas invisible relational labor often goes unspoken. Naming and exploring kinkeeping can help clients better understand dynamics of burnout, resentment, connection, and identity within family systems. Thank you again for your time and interest in my work.